Good evening, my name is Celso Tumac from Mary Catherine Harris High School. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic of which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas of one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Order, arms, post. Forward, arch.
Good evening. My name is Adriana Morantes. I'm from MC Harris. Please bow your heads. Lord God, we ask you for a mighty hand to upon all those who graduate today. Bless our lives from this day on with godliness and love. Help them to stay through their dreams, to use their gifts wisely, and to walk into the future with the faith, hope, and great love. Amen.
Please be seated. Good evening. On behalf of the Bryan Independent School District, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the summer commencement exercises for the class of 2018. We are pleased to have you here to celebrate this joyous occasion tonight. It is certain that your constant love and support has played an instrumental role in the lives of these graduates, enabling them to reach this milestone. I will begin with the introduction of our guests on stage. Please hold your applause until we're done with all introductions. Please stand when I call your name. Bryan ISD School Board President, Mr. Mark McCall. Board President, Mr. Trey Moore. Board Member, Mr. David Stasny. Board Member, Dr. Douglas Warnerberger. Board Member Mrs. Ruthie Waller, and Board Member Dr. Julie Harlan. Bryan ISD Administrators Dr. Christy Whitbeck, Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Ginger Carabine, Chief of Staff, Dr. Barbara Ybarra, Associate Superintendent, Mr. Kevin Besaw, Assistant Superintendent of Business Services, Mr. Lane Boobin, Principal of Travis B. Bryan High School, Mr. Mario Bai, Principal of James Earl Rudder High School, and Mrs. Donna Willett, Director of Counseling and Guidance. Thank you. I would like to introduce our guest speaker for tonight's ceremony. Chris Reyes is a lifetime resident of Bryan and a class of 2005 Bryan High Viking. After graduating high school, he attended Texas A&M University and graduated in 2009 with a Bachelor of Arts degree in majoring in sociology. That same year, he joined the Bryan Police Department. He was a patrol officer until he was assigned to the Neighborhood Enforcement Team, the community-oriented branch of the department, in 2013. Currently, he also serves as a member of the Bryan Police Honor Guard and Crisis Negotiations Team. Please help me in welcoming Mr. Chris Reyes.
All righty, bear with me tonight, okay? You throw me in front of a lot of people out here and I kind of get nervous. I said I can put on a gun and a bulletproof vest and be okay. But right now I'm sweating a little bit of bullets, all right? So, all right, first and foremost, I want to congratulate you on this accomplishment. One of the things that I want to kind of put out there is that I believe in is you got to know who you are and where you come from. And so I want you to know who I am first so that you kind of understand some of these words that I'm going to be speaking tonight. I was born and raised here to a single mother that lived on government assistance. I had a lot of things that were pushed back in my life that made it hard for me to be able to rise above everything that I was growing up in. But with the support of my family and a few administrators and teachers that have always put their trust in me, led me on a path where I graduated high school, I graduated A&M, and then I was able to get a job with the Bryan Police Department to serve my community. So, being a high school graduate is a proud accomplishment that we share today. But there is something else we have in common, something that makes this accomplishment even more stellar, and that is your resiliency. For all of you, you have reached this achievement despite hardships and setbacks. You have reached success when the deck may have been stacked against you. At this time, I want to acknowledge those moments, your moments, when life was overwhelming and may have tried to knock you down. Those moments may have caused tears, stress, and doubt, but those moments tested the grit that you have inside. As you sit here, take comfort in knowing this is proof, even during all those hardships, that you have succeeded. You sit here because you choose to not give up. You sit here because you show determination to be better. You sit here because you desire to succeed. It is this that makes you stand above your fellow graduates. You have seen the difficulties this world may have to offer, but you rose to a level needed to endure and push through. That proves to me and those around you that you are truly exceptional people. I wish I could say from here on out is a walk in the park, but as life goes on, the challenges get harder and tougher. Your choices can have bigger impacts and larger ripple effects. You will feel failure. Don't fear that, because I have learned in those failures to value them. Because during those times, I truly knew I was pushing myself for something greater. In those failures, I knew I was growing, I was rising, and I was being more than others believe I could be. So I ask you to embrace those potential failures, because successes will follow. I challenge you to have a few of those failures, not because I want you to dwell on those situations and feel defeated. It is to get past them. It is so that you can focus on the greatness that you are capable of. It is so that you can show the resiliency you possess. It is so you can have the opportunity to succeed even further than you could have imagined. You have all found a reason to get to this point. You have found a reason to push through and endure. I ask that you hold on to that every step of the way. It is this reason you will do great things for yourself, your community, and your world. If you're a little unsure about your reasons, let me talk briefly on mine. Family, career, and community are my reasons. My family sacrificed so much for me so that I could be successful. They gave everything for me to be the one that makes it in this world. I push through all the things that I have to endure, all the hardships that come my way, and give back to them so that I can show that I appreciate their sacrifice. I also sacrifice for the next generation of my family, my nieces and my nephews, so that they could have more than I could ever imagine, and they can push further than who I am, and be better than who I am. My career is an extension of who I am. I take pride in the work that I do, and I strive to improve each and every day. My career allows me to help others, which I know is my calling, and I know plenty of you will have that same calling. My community is important because it is where I'm from. It is filled with people who are capable of great things, as present is what I'm looking at before me. We have a community of people who need a little help to rise above the hardships, to gain encouragement when times are hard, and faith in them to show they are valued. And that's why I care about my community so much and wish to give back. I challenge you to hold to reasons like this. I hope that you will find those reasons to push further than you ever thought you could. To grasp them when this crazy life may get tough. I also have another challenge for you. I challenge you to care. This world at times can be so filled with hate that I ask you to rise above that and to care. Care for those who have lost their way. Care for those family members who have sacrificed for you. Care for those who may choose hate to show that you can rise above that hate to be a better person and to impact the world. I know you're capable of that, and so I ask you and challenge you to do that. Care for this world because all of us, at some point or another, can use someone who cares for us. Those are my challenges for you, to hold true to those reasons that push you to succeed and to care for others. Now that I hope that you have accepted those challenges, I'll end on a few words of advice. These are things that I've kind of experienced, and I know that makes life a little bit easier in my life. Do things for yourself. This is a huge accomplishment, and you're going to have many more to be able to brag about and everything. Reward yourself sometimes. Take care of yourself. Do things for you. Every so often, do something that makes you happy or buy something you want. For me, there are two things that I normally splurge on, all right? Video games and Legos. That's one of the benefits of being an adult, is that you have the money that you can afford all the things you wanted as a kid. So that's something that you can look forward to. Something I also know as I'm about 10 years, or about 13 years removed from high school, is that take care of your body. All right? It gets a little bit rougher to be able, when you get knocked down on the ground, to get back up. Things start to creak a little bit. So take the time to take care of your body so that you can enjoy it. Remember to laugh. This world is tough. You're going to have a lot of hardships, and you're going to see a lot of things that you hope you never see. Remember to laugh. Enjoy those times. And if you're able to make people laugh, share that. We need a lot more laughter in this world, and I know there's many of y'all that are capable of doing that. And then enjoy the small things. Enjoy the time you get to be with your family. You don't get to go back to some of those points in life, so remember the important things. Enjoy the times when you have alone time, and you're able to get away from all the hustle and bustle of the world. Make that your time to be able to reflect on what you do in your life. Embrace the daily wins, things that you do right every day. Those are the things that will get you through life, and learn to appreciate it. And be appreciative for every day that you're able to breathe and wake up. That is truly a blessing. With that, I will end. And I would like to say, I appreciate the opportunity to here to talk to you. I am in awe of you. I am proud of you for accomplishing something a lot of people are not able to do. And for you to push through when you may not have felt that it was possible, you did it. Congratulations, graduates. Go out and take on the world. You're ready for it.
Dr. Whitbeck, I am pleased to present the Bryan Independent School District Summer Class of 2018. The academic advisors and campus principals have examined the records of these candidates, and we have found that each has completed the necessary requirements set forth by the Bryan Independent School District and are eligible to participate in these commencement exercises.
And as superintendent of the Bryan Independent School District, I certify that the assembled Bryan ISD students have indeed met the requirements and are eligible for these commencement exercises. Congratulations, graduates. As your superintendent, I'd like to leave you with one thought today. But sometimes the best explanations are things that we can actually see. And I want to share with you kind of a little visual and a story that I shared with the Rudder High School, the MC Harris, and the Bryan High School grads just this past May. And I want to do the very same thing for you because I feel like it's very important. Throughout my years, I used to be a principal, a high school principal for many years, and I've seen a lot of students graduate, and I've seen a lot of what happens as we keep in touch. So I want to share with you, think about this rope. And I want you to think about that in the United States, our average life expectancy is around 80 years old. So I want you to think of it as birth, from where Dr. Avara is, to death, where Miss Carabine's holding it. So that tells you that the person 40 years old would be somewhere in the middle. But graduates, I want you to focus on that ribbon and where that space is, because that is the space I'm going to call 18 to 22 years old. And what I've seen, I will call those the power years. These next 4 years, as you move forward, will make the greatest impact to how the rest of your rope will go. So for example, will you go to a special training? Will you go to college? Will you go to junior college? Will you join the military? The things that will happen in these next 4 years are powerful. And they will prepare you or not prepare you for what happens. So I want you to think about, where do you see yourself further down the road, and work backwards in these next 4 years to equip yourselves to have the life that you want to have. So Mr. Reyes talked about buying video games and Legos. Well, part of what happens in those power years is how prepared are you for your lifestyle, for your earning power, and maybe even the people that you will marry and learn to love and learn to build relationships with. These are the power years. So from Bryan ISD, from me as superintendent, I want to share with you that story, and I want you to really think about it. This is the time for work ethic. Whatever's happened in the past is the past. Today is a fresh new start. Make these power years have a punch and make them have an impact so that the rest of your rope is full of joy and happiness, because that is what we wish for you. Thank you. And at this time, we will present the class of 2018. This night is very special for our class of 2018, but we're also very excited that we have a number of previous students who have now met their graduation requirements and are participating with us tonight. Thank you for your diligence, and we're very proud of you. We're going to start with our students from James Earl Rudder High School. First, we have Quentin Black. Deshawn Flowers. Robert Johnston. Alyssa Luna. Colby Luna. Petronillo Cifuentes Jr. Now from Bryan High School, Lysandra Browder. Savannah Burton. Michael Godinez. Guadalupe Gonzalez. Jaquavian Hedge. Patricia Reyes. Mercedes Reyes. Victor Robledo Patilla. Patrita Williams. And now from MC Harris. Carita Barrera. AJ Barone. Jaden Jadarian Flores. Adriana Morantes. Billy Robinson. Tiffany Ruiz. Kayan Sanchez. Celso Tumax.
Graduation is a time of many feelings such as pride, happiness, accomplishments, and appreciation. The students who walk this stage have been encouraged and supported by many people. As a gesture of appreciation, roses are provided to the graduates so they may honor individuals who have helped them complete this journey. Graduates, we are very proud of each and every one of you. Graduates, would you please stand? Please turn and face your parents. You may move your tassels from the right side to the left side. Congratulations. A reception with refreshments and pictures will be taken in the foyer. Thank you. A reception with refreshments and pictures will be taken in the foyer.